think you're so eager to high school that I don't really think that you take the time to enjoy
No,
when you're there and
Right.
appreciate.
Oh, I would
Just-
go back to high school in a minute.
I
too.
wouldn't.
In a
I
minute.
wouldn't.
Oh, in a minute.
I wouldn't.
No,
Have you been in the high schools today?
no.
Well, maybe not today.
Well, not today. But
Okay, now if we
Yeah.
could go back in time, would
No, I'll
I
go
do
back
my
in
high school
time.
time again? Yes, I would.
Yeah.
I think I would have. I would
Go
have
back to
ran
high school
for
knowing what I know
SGA.
now.
I would have ran for SGA. I would have did probably the homecoming court. I would have. I would have probably skipped more.
exactly. I agree.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I skipped one time, and the one time I skipped, I got caught.
Oh.
You know, I'm on the Metro Rail, and just what happened? Somebody from the church is on the Metro Rail as well. But
And Mom Mary's like, I saw
oh,
you on
there
the
we-
Metro Rail.
There you go. Yes. But as far as regrets, I really wouldn't. Regrets, I'm more so woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's-
I
yeah, that's
love
what I
I
mean.
love the person that I am now, and I love learning different things and learning more every day. But you ever seen a movie like The Butterfly Effect, like how you could go back and change something
Right.
and make such a
Well, it does.
change
And even
everything else?
we're coming up to Back to the Future Day. You guys know
Yes.
what Back to the Future
Mhm.
Day is,
Mhm.
right? October 21st. And it how it alters the
Everything,
timeline
right.
of everything by changing something, going back and changing it. Yeah, so you wouldn't be the person you are today
No, and
if you
even
would
if
have.
you like think back, like so, like that one relationship that you had it not happened, how would that have affected like
my
everything
God.
else in high school, or that one relationship you wanted that you didn't have? How would that have
Right.
like trickled into every other area of
If
your
I would
life?
have been more aggressive, I probably would have been dating the quarterback of our football team. If I would have been more aggressive.
You were shy.
Oh, definitely.
I was too.
I was.
Yeah.
I didn't get outgoing
Oh, you
until
believe that?
afterwards.
Well, no, but I'm agreeing that I was too.
I was super shy. Okay, so that's another thing.
You would have been more
I would've-
outgoing.
I would have been more outgoing and I would have been more sociable. But then I think that also comes with a sense of security and like self-confidence that you might not really
Now, did you
have.
guys go to a big school?
Yes.
Okay, no, see, I went to a very small school. My graduating class was 50.
Whoa.
So
We had
we
about-
knew everybody. I was involved in sports and
about
I was
700
involved
we
in
had about
drama. I
700.
was
My graduating class was about 700.
okay.
Yeah, I had
No, my
about
whole entire
700.
school, grades 6 through 12, was 300.
And I'm not going to even say where
No,
I
I'm
ranked
not
that. Where I ranked that in the 700.
692.
But look at me now, because I was ranked there.
You
look at me.
pushed.
Look
and
at
you
me
s-
now. Now, number one, number two, I don't know where they are right now. And that's another thing. I'm glad we didn't have Facebook. That's
Yeah.
Every trip turns into.
no,
Facebook,
yeah,
right?
I'm
It's a
glad we
Facebook
did not
show.
have social media.
I'm glad there
we
was
didn't
no
have
social media.
yeah,
Right.
nothing. Or camera phones, that video.
Oh my gosh.
Or phones
Yes.
for, you know what? Or even phones for that matter. The fact that like we actually, at least I know I did, enjoyed like time with people that to the degree that social media or even like electronics have gone to today, that wasn't a part of it, that it actually involved being able to like interact with people. Like the most I got was like a beeper
Right.
Yeah, we all had a
Beeper.
beeper.
with a 911.
And I
That was
remember Mom Mary used to always say, "Now let me catch you without a quarter.
Mm,
Let me catch you without a quarter."
right, because if she
anything-
sent you that beeper, you had to call.
we had to call back immediately.
Yeah.
So we have, so have more fun,
More fun,
skip more,
definitely.
be more sociable, savor each moment, as opposed to, listen, school started, you can wait for it to be time to leave.
No, we waited
Right.
for lunch first.
Lunch,
and then waited.
and then
yeah.
time for leave, and then you couldn't wait for it to be summer,
Mm-hmm.
and then you couldn't wait for like the next year to start so that it could end. So probably I would say I would savor each day more,
Right.
like enjoy, get something out of it, like I don't know, like have more fun. But
See, no, I had plans. See, that's my thing. Don't have so much fun.
you had
Well,
too much.
maybe
You had a lot.
couple-
You had how much fun
Not,
did you
well,
have?
not in high. Okay,
she
no.
had a lot of fun.
I did in college.
she had a lot of fun.
Now, we're telling our 15-year-old self, but I'd be like, okay, you know what? When you get to college, buckle down. And another thing, don't go into social services. It's a
You
great
regret going
thing.
into the field.
it's not like a regret, but it's, it's very difficult at times, and the reward level is not as high. Like,
Okay,
maybe
if
I
you
should have
could
gone to
do-
medical
If
school.
you
Maybe I should have
if you could
been.
have chosen
that's
I should have been an
another,
one of my
attorney.
if
you
you
know,
could have chosen another field, what would it have been?
Psychiatry.
MBA, something in IT, accounting, something like that.
No, I don't think accounting numbers.
I don't know.
You know what?
Money.
I think I would have looked for a husband in college like everybody else did.
Oh, half those people are divorced at this point.
Yeah, but still, that was the
They
thing.
are.
People
No,
they
I
send
would-
their daughters to
no.
school to look for
No,
husbands.
I would have done psychiatry. Which is one thing I still battle with even now.
Right, I know. Yeah,
Going to medical.
But you're
like,
going
I'm
back
still stuck.
now.
I was thinking that the other day because I was having a moment.
She was delusional.
I was a little delusional. I forgot my age and stuff. But that would have been it. I would have done psychiatry.
Yeah.
Psychiatry.
I don't know if I would have gone psychiatry. I may have gone
I always-
a different
I still
aspect
like
of the
it.
field.
Like that's something.
A
that
different
interests me.
aspect of medical school. But either that, or I would have done either an attorney or an MBA. Get a business degree and.
I think I would have did something like, where you could do like mission work and travel different countries and explore different cultures and just.
I would have traveled.
And I think the nights I got pregnant, I would have just stayed inside, and I would have been like a single parent.
Oh.
I mean, like childless right now.
Yeah, but then you would. I mean, you can't say you regret your children.
No, I don't. That I don't regret. But
Right.
the time going
right.
out and trying to just, because you gotta remember, I was 20. I had my daughter. I went in labor on my 21st birthday.
Oh,
On my 21st birthday. On my 20th. And I had my daughter was actually due the very beginning of May. And I had them planned this big old 21st birthday. We had to rent it
You
out the
couldn't even
club.
drink though.
Let me tell you, no, because I had them planned it. I was gonna have her get my body right, be
Oh,
ready in
'cause
2
she-
weeks,
okay.
and be at my 21st. Yeah, 21, the
Okay.
big 2-1. And I had her. I went in labor on my 21st birthday. The doctor, and if I ever find him, I promise you, I will give him a piece of my mind. He was like, do not have her on your birthday because somebody will be deprived of a birthday celebration. So he slowed down my labor. I had her the next day. So my birthday is one day.
And her
Birthday is the very
day.
next. And she's still deprived the party because I'm so hungover from my day. Sir.
So
Okay, we're gonna continue.
okay, so you.
Me?
What would you do?
Okay, I said that I would not have had so much fun, especially in college. I would have buckled down. I would have studied. You know what? I think I would have joined a sorority, even though at that point I was like, no. I don't need to pay to make friends. I can make my own friends. But what I didn't know is that you have to keep a certain GPA. And if
Right,
you want to stay in the
exactly.
sorority, you have to have a certain grade point average. Oh, yeah, you have to maintain your grades. So I would have done that, to and also the connections that you get.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
I see a
friendships
lot
that
of
you
my
make.
friends that not even that, like, connections just later on in life, not friendships, because a lot of my friends that I still have from high school and college, I'm still, very close with all of them.
Right.
But the connections that you make from you're a whatever, me too. That's like an
That
in
goes
and
on,
like
like,
a
for-
job
that goes
interview.
on for your whole life,
Exactly. It does.
actually.
It does. And if you have, you're a zeta,
Kappa,
whatever, right? And you
whatever.
go to a job interview and hey,
Yeah.
guess what? She's a zeta, beta. You're probably gonna get that job just because you have that in common, that
with
connection.
somebody, right?
So it's really, just I would have thought that would have been important. But back then I was like, no, I don't need to pay to make friends. I have my own friends.
Yeah, I didn't do a sorority either.
I didn't either. Stay tuned. You're listening to The Female Perspective. Today we're discussing regrets and things that we would tell our younger self.
Going on, it's Dr. Randall.
What's good? It's Profound Bastard. And I'm Big Feet 305. Y'all make sure y'all check out Urban Sports Tape.
on 247miami.tv.
I'm Craig Cook, host of Metal and Mayhem. I'm bringing you a brand new season of Metal and Mayhem this fall right here on 247miami.tv. Follow me on Twitter @RealCraigCook to submit your requests and have all your feedback made fun of live on the air. Metal and Mayhem, Fridays this fall, 247miami.tv.
You know why we pulled you over?
Was it because I was speeding?
No, it's because you weren't listening to the
Tune in Thursdays at 8 p.m. on 24/7 Miami.
This is Wilma Shakespeare,
Anger.
and Disaster Chief from Miami's Vice City Rollers, inviting you to tune in to Rink Rash Radio on 247miami.tv. New shows every Saturday at 9 p.m.
With encore replays Monday at noon and 10 p.m., Tuesdays at 10 a.m.
and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and again at 10 p.m. Find out
Oh.
everything you've ever wanted to know
D,
about
E,
roller
F,
derby
G.
and the 305,
Get the 411 on the women's team.
the men's team, and even the juniors.
Rink Rash Radio.
Rink Rash Radio. Rink Rash Radio on 247miami.tv.
Calor y sabor. Todos los jueves a las 6 de la tarde, con tu amiga Diana Carolina, te traigo Sabor de Miami, un show de entretenimiento, desde noticias hasta un Throwback Thursday. No te lo pierdas, 1 hora de calor y sabor, aquí en 24/7 Miami.
Hi guys, I'm James.
I'm Adrian.
We've got some very exciting news about our upcoming show,
Cannon Fire.
What are we going to be talking about, Adrian?
We're going to talk about everything science fiction.
So, movies,
Yes.
video games,
Yes.
TV shows?
Checkmate on that.
Awesome. We're also going to be seen around our local comic book events. So you're going to see us at a lot of cons, hopefully at some of the comic book shops around town.
Hopefully they be giving free stuff and we'll let you know about it.
That'd be awesome. And we've also got some interviews lined up for you guys. So please remember to check us out on 247miami.tv.
And like us on Facebook.
It's time.
Oh yeah, it's that time of year. It's football season. You know what else that means? It's fantasy football season. Tune in every Tuesday at 9 p.m. for Fantasy Frauds, with replays starting at 5 on Wednesdays and Thursdays. You can only hear it here on 247miami.tv.
And now, back to the female perspective.
Hi, welcome back to the Female Perspective. Today we're talking about regrets and things that we would tell our younger self. So we pretty much encompass their studies
and career and college.
High school life.
High school life.
Okay, so you would be more so.
Friendships.
Okay, so I have to agree with buckling down because when I finished, I went to Miami-Dade, and I was just not feeling the college thing.
Right, because it's not really a college.
I wasn't feeling it.
experience.
I was there for 6 years.
Which campus? Which campus?
That's all right. I was on the 7-year
What difference
program.
does it make? I was there a long time.
I want to see the administration that allowed you to stay there for 6 years.
I took a semester of racquetball.
I did scuba diving. That was my PE.
Oh man!
You see,
My
Mom, it
PE
was a good
collective.
thing I went to Alabama. It was
See,
a very
it was,
good thing.
it
I did racquetball. I did dance. I took just one semester of pottery.
Oh, I didn't get into pottery.
That's
I
what I
went-
was.
I just heard the very beginning part of pottery, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Miami-Dade is very progressive. I
Like-
did Miami-Dade too, but I started out at good old University of Miami.
Go tell the story.
And I'll tell the story. I really wanted to go away to college. My parents, being strict Latin Americans, were like, no, our girl needs to stay close, but we'll let you live in the dorm. And I had a little bit too much fun. And after 3 semesters, the University of Miami kindly asked me to withdraw. So I went to Miami-Dade. So I did the 7-year
Oh, you did go to
program.
Miami-Dade.
I did. I
Oh,
got
so you
my
were
AA.
there in the
We did FIU together.
Yeah, that I know.
Yes, we did FIU together for like a class.
I
We
think
did a
I
class
really
at
need. I
FIU.
really need to reevaluate my friends.
Yes, so I got my AA. So I have like 3 degrees technically. I got my AA, my BA, and then my MS.
Yeah, so do I.
So I buckled down as soon as I finished my AA.
I buckled down my bachelor's. Yeah.
Yeah, when I got my AA,
I got it out of my
did-
system. It took me like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, I did. I got it out of my system too a little bit. Yeah.
But I wish. So one thing you said, I wish I would have gone away.
Okay.
And it's the same thing.
It was
Like my
perfect.
my
It was
parents
the
and
best.
staying local and our
Right.
daughter. So I ended up staying. But I wish I would have had
It
that
was the
like
best.
out of the state opportunity.
It
I had the
was
out of home
the
opportunity and it was
best.
still great.
I actually got thrown into psychology by mistake because when you're out of state, you really have to do everything on your own.
Right.
So when advisor, I think my second semester there, I made like 2 C's because I originally started out as an occupational therapist, and I made 2 C's, And I was like, I'm a freshman. I'm entitled to some
okay.
fees,
Some C's are fine. It's passable.
Right.
At least you weren't taking like basket weaving. Like
My advisor told me, well, with this GPA you have already, you're not going to make it into the program. Basically, you're not going to be anything. You're just going to drop out and this. And I'm sitting there like, okay. Okay.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah. So right then, and I just listened to what she said, and I went to another major. Based on the classes I did take, she suggested that I do sociology. So I decided, like, you know what? I'm a social person. You know, I'm very social. So sociology is the thing. So doing sociology, I'm looking at all this research and all this out in the community and all these surveys, and I'm like, oh my God, this might be for me. And after I finished that, another advisor told me all I needed was like 4 more classes, and I would come out with a psychology degree and a sociology degree.
Okay.
And I was like, this is exactly what I need to show everybody down there. See, I done came to college, even though I got pregnant, I'm leaving with 2 degrees.
And a baby.
That's
and
right.
one regret when my daughter's dad said, hey, I should have kept walking. I should have just kept walking. That's one regret right there. I should have just kept walking.
Yeah, but then
He
you
caught
wouldn't
me.
have her.
No, he caught me coming out of Piggly Wiggly. I don't know if you're familiar with that store.
Yes.
It was the Piggly
We used to
Wiggly.
have Piggly Wiggly
Yeah, it
here.
was a Piggly Wiggly. I'd never forget. I was walking out, and he tried to be a gentleman and help me carry my bags to the car. And I was like, oh.
There you go.
That was it.
And now I should have just carried my bags by myself. But I love her dearly. So, anything else?
Okay.
Mine's not a regret of the relationship. So my senior year of high school was my boyfriend that lasted. I was 7. I had just turned 17, and that relationship lasted until I was 25.
Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah, it was common law.
So yeah, right.
Almost.
That's common law.
But so I don't regret the relationship, obviously. Just the timing of it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like
You
there's
wasn't ready
a
for it.
lot.
Oh, there's a lot of growth.
There's a lot of
Right.
growth that happens in
Yeah.
that time frame.
Oh, for
And
sure.
there's a lot of stuff I didn't get to experience because I was like
Attached.
in a
Yeah.
relationship. So there's a lot of stuff I didn't get to like do, like that single,
Mm-hmm.
you know, going to college and like being
Time to
single
mingle type
and,
thing. Yeah.
and going out and like I didn't do that because I was in a relationship. So it was a very different, like evolving
Yeah.
type of thing. So I don't regret the relationship. It's just like the time that it happened. I would have liked to have been able to experience like another part. You know
The
what I mean?
socialization.
The socialization
of,
of,
being, you know.
being in college and starting that new chapter of your life. That, you know, that like fun living,
Right, exactly.
living your life kind of thing that I didn't get to do. Like I didn't get to do the parties and the, you know, all that kind of stuff because,
Yeah, because you were.
I was in a relationship.
I think I regret not paying attention in driver's ed.
All right, so
I
we'll
think
leave a
after
little
my-
bit before you, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying it took me about 3 accidents to understand, you know, signals, the importance.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to driver. My driver's ed coach was my track coach.
So was mine.
And he just passed and
The
gave us,
basketball coach.
you
was
know,
my
he just
driver's
gave us
ed
that little blue
We didn't have
slip.
driver's ed.
Who?
We didn't have. I went to a private school.
Oh my
It was this
God.
big. We didn't have private. We didn't have driver's ed. My mom taught me to drive.
My dad taught me to drive. We still have driver's ed.
No, we didn't have.
Yeah,
And my
driver's ed just
driver's
gave
ed
us
teacher
the-
was my the
Right.
basketball coach was also the driver's ed teacher.
He just gave us the little blue slip and you
Right.
take it to the DMV and smile.
You didn't.
Oh, because you didn't have to take a
You
test.
didn't have to take a class,
He was the teacher.
but you did the class of like driving
And you-
around the cones and stuff.
Right.
No,
yeah.
no.
Oh. Well,
No?
she did. She
Oh, I
did.
I
the
did.
class.
Okay, I did the class. Yes.
She got the credit for the class. But then let me ask you: if you took the class, you didn't have to take the driving test at the
At the
DMV?
DMV, no.
Oh, see, I had to do
I
that.
had to
No.
do that,
We
and
didn't
I
have to
had
do it.
driver's ed,
We
and
didn't have
I
to
was
do
a
it.
squad leader.
But you were.
How was you the squad leader?
I was a squad leader at driver's ed.
We're talking like almost 10 years difference here, though.
How old?
No.
Oh no.
No. How old are you?
How old are you?
40.
39 and a half.
Exactly. What are you
Okay,
talking
I don't
about?
know. I don't know. I don't know why I thought you were younger.
Okay.
You thought who was
this is-
younger?
She was.
She's got a 20-something-year-old daughter.
No, she's
My
not
daughter's
20.
18.
Oh.
Oh my God! I don't believe you throw out. You really. I know black don't crack, but hey, hey.
She was like 21.
No.
Oh, close enough. Close enough.
She
Where's the
regrets sitting here
producer?
doing the
Where's the
show now.
producer?
That's what she
Where's the
regrets.
producer? 'Cause I feel really badgered right now. I really do.
Right. Love regrets?
We're gonna have to do an ID check before we end the show.
Love regrets. I had a boyfriend that was a year older. So my senior year, he was a freshman in college, out of state, like really far away.
Oh, wow.
So I was kind of like, yeah, no parties because my boyfriend's out of town. Oh, I'm not going to homecoming because I don't know, my boyfriend's not here. So yeah, you know, I didn't go to homecoming my senior year. He was here for prom because, you know, colleges
yeah, I
let
mean,
out earlier
right.
and stuff. But yeah, so that, you know, that kind of regret. And then I regret breaking up with another boyfriend to get back together with him, which was a hot mess. So,
But
yeah.
see, like to me, like those like love things are the things that actually teach us the lesson.
Oh,
They
definitely.
do. They do.
Because I learned so much in that like time
Oh,
frame
yeah.
and about myself too, and about the relationship and about what I wanted in the future. So that's why I don't regret it. And it wasn't
Right.
it wasn't a bad relationship. I mean, it had its ups and downs. I mean, obviously over 9 years, it's gonna have its ups and downs, especially when you're both 17 and like,
you know, yeah.
When the last
I mean,
time-
one
when
thing
the
that
last
I
time
do
you
not
seen him?
regret.
When the last time you seen
you
him?
really want to go there?
I'm just curious.
Last time I saw him was before he died.
And
Oh,
we're
and
going
then we will take a break.
right
Thanks
now.
for the buzz killer.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Thanks for watching.
This and every Friday, Metal and Mayhem. I am your host, Craig Cook. Heard live every week here on the 247 Miami Radio Network. Hit 247miami.tv, part of the Zombies Don't Sleep crew. Fridays, 10 p.m. until we quit. Join me for Metal and Mayhem.
It's Dirty Laundry with your dirty girls, Angie, Diana, and Marjorie. Bringing you your latest entertainment, fashion, and sex talk.
Only on 24/7 Miami every Friday night at 8 p.m. and replays throughout the week.
And now, back to the female perspective.
Hi, welcome back to the Female Perspective. I'm Barbie Bonder, LCSW.
I'm Kathy Whitmire, LMHC.
And I'm Arlene Thielon, the psychotherapist.
And we ended on a
A buzzkill.
on a buzzkill.
On a
Bring that back
buzzkill
up.
note, but we've been
But-
talking about regrets and things we would go back in time and tell our 15-year-old self to maybe do differently or tweak. So we were talking about relationships.
We did
Most
relationships. We did financial,
Friendships.
friendships,
School, careers.
School's a big
School's
one.
a big one for me.
I
And
School's a very
career.
big one for
and,
me.
And mentioning school, I would not have took out all those extra student loans.
Oh,
That's another.
I would have
that's- yeah,
never
financial.
in my right mind. Oh man, I wish Sally Mae was listening to us right now.
Sally Mae, please take pity.
I
We're
would-
in social services.
Thank you.
Sally Mae.
No, that's a big one.
yeah, that's a big one. I
That's
would
a
have.
huge one.
I mean,
I'll be paying
those. Yeah,
for-
those that extra 2,000-3,000 at the end of the semester now is like worth like $7,000 almost now.
Mhm.
I mean, it's
What
ridiculous.
what I ended up taking out for loans and what I end up owing by the time I pay it off is going to be 3 times.
I don't think I'm gonna pay.
what
I don't
took
have in
off.
my. I don't have in my mindset that I will ever pay it off. This is like a permanent bill that I will continuously pay. That's the way I live with it. Because if I really wanted, if I literally tried to pay off my loans, I wouldn't live.
No,
I couldn't live.
yeah.
I couldn't live. I think now I did the income repayment plan.
Yeah, I did that.
I'm paying a little over $200 a month, but without it, I was supposed to be paying like $900.
I'm paying
Wow.
3. So I
Now,
paid
is this also
300.
for masters?
This master's
Yeah.
plan,
Well,
bachelor's
and you went, you
together.
know, yeah, but
Yeah,
you did
but-
I don't
and
know.
doctorates and some doctorates because I did everything
Okay.
in my doctorates except the
But the
practicum.
masters was a private school. But we
Right.
went to a private school.
But that was
Now,
nothing. That was,
Alabama was a public
That was a
university.
private school as
Oh, it's
well.
a private school. Okay, so yeah. So and you were out of state.
Yeah,
so of
out of
course
state
you're
fees and
Yeah, but I
tuition is
wasn't.
gonna
I was
be-
here. My master's alone. My master's alone payment without doing that income repayment. So now I pay 300 a month.
Okay.
Without that, it would have been 800.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yep.
A
And
month.
how you
And how are you
look at
supposed to
that?
pay that with like
rent, car,
and our income? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
and
not
working in
social
the public
services.
service?
social
Yeah.
services, psychiatry.
Psychiatry. Yeah.
But
So-
No.
and my other thing would have been I would have bought a house. That's one
Okay.
thing I didn't do. which is probably what I should have done with all that loan money.
I just
Was
bought a
put
house.
I bought
payment on a house.
I wish that I would have looked more because I got engaged in December. We got married in June. So we moved a little quickly and we needed to get the house by like March due to, his living situation, his lease was going to be up. And I saw the house, I fell in love with it. But looking back, I would have never gone anywhere with a homeowners association.
I do not have that.
I would have, yeah, exactly. You don't have that. I would have done a little bit if I would have had more time. I would have tried to find something more of a yard, but we were in such a rush that now it's like, oh, I can't wait to get out of this house because just the homeowners association is like $200 a month. And, they're condo Nazis. If I have a car, like, this tree is not trimmed right, and we get a little fine. And
my thing is the responsibility that you have to take now. When I was renting, just make a phone call. Excuse me, my disposal's not working. Excuse me,
right. Exactly.
My toilet flushed too loud. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Now I'm in there like I can't call nobody.
No, you gotta call and pay for it.
I can't call nobody. Yard, the maintenance in the yard. I pay $35 every week for somebody to come cut my yard.
Wow.
Because I don't want to be the house that everybody on the block talking about. Look how she keeps her yard,
So in hindsight, obviously, everyone's going to have things that they regret.
Of course.
There's going to be things that you look back at that you wish you would have done differently.
We might regret this show one day.
Maybe.
I think that's going to happen as soon as I get in the car. But anyways.
But yes, it makes us who we are. Right. Honestly, the experiences
and it makes
that
the
we've had
friendship closer because now I feel like I owe you lunch or dinner or something.
Right. I owe you a little bit more salsa next time I go to live.
But that's what it is. It turns us into who we
it's
are.
Who we are. And, if we change them, then we're not really. You wish you wouldn't have never said hi. You wouldn't have your daughter.
Right.
So there's things that hey, we got to just deal with it, and we grow and we learn and adapt and overcome.
And if you want to tell us about any regrets you might have, you can join us on Facebook at The Female Perspective. You can give us a call on our line.
Don't forget to check us out on www.247miami.tv.
On
also
YouTube.
On the YouTube page. We are streaming, and the phone number is 786, I can't see with the glare, 565-4757.
Please call us and share your experiences. Please.
Give us show topics, anything you would like for us to discuss, we will be happy to do.
Bye.